Well, hello. How's it going? Welcome to whatever I'm going to call this. If I think of one by the time I start editing, this is the name. Otherwise, no name yet. So I thought today I'd talk a little bit about just like what I'm going through. I think it's kind of a good thing to talk about every now and then, just like what I'm experiencing, because I think everyone kind of experiences similar things at times and can relate and learn and all that kind of stuff. This is kind of why we're all on the same planet, you know, like if we weren't meant to like share our experiences and learn from each other, like we'd have our own planets or something, you know, it'd be one person per like country. So the past couple of months have been definitely a little crazy and intense for me. It's been a real adventure. I've been traveling a lot, so like a lot of like experiences being like really unsettled and that kind of thing because like I'm just traveling and like living out of a suitcase. It can be a little exhausting, but you know, in the end, it's really powerful because it taught me a lot of stuff about like, you know, just going with the flow and like knowing that like home is like where the heart is and all that kind of cheesy stuff. But the really intense thing that's been happening in the past, like especially this past month, has been a lot of like deep like emotions and like I guess deep in the way of just like intense. There's been some days where I've just been absolutely like shitty and horrible and you know, absolutely not fun. And other days I'm like feeling great and like super happy, and it's really been about like my thoughts of myself. It's really been about like how I'm thinking about myself and how I'm kind of like talking about my experience and really telling my story. Our thoughts are kind of like the narrator of our life. Our thoughts are like telling the story and like describing our experience and reacting and responding and all this kind of thing. So it's kind of up to you to like decide what story you're going to tell. It's up to you to sort of think and direct your thoughts and like be responsible, I guess, for your thoughts, you know, and really take responsibility for the fact that, okay, I'm thinking this. I am thinking this. No one else is making me think this. I'm thinking this. Question those thoughts sometimes and ask yourself, like, is this who I am? Is this what I want? Is this like, you know, part of me? Is this like part of my path, I guess is a good way of saying it. I'm getting tired. Oh, okay. You got this. So it's been really powerful, you know, and really exciting and challenging and all that kind of thing. But now, like, where I'm at is just like, I'm feeling really good, to be honest. Like, because of just like the way that I'm thinking now and the way that I'm like kind of nurturing myself as well. That's a big one, is just like supporting myself, because really no one else is going to give you that support except for yourself. If I feel sad, like just really like it's okay. Like it's okay to feel sad and like let that happen, you know, like that's part of, you know, the human experience. But know that you can change that after, you know, if it comes up randomly, like it's okay, it came up, let it come up. But know that you can change. You can transform that into something else. You can react to whatever it was in a different way, or you can think about this sort of thing in a different way. So I am feeling good and happy and dandy, and you know, like letting myself speak. And if I feel sad for a second or 5 minutes or an hour or whatever, I feel it and I let it come up, but I make sure that my thoughts are not going, you know, into the negative of like putting myself down because I'm sad or thinking that I'm bad because I'm sad or anything like that. You know, during the whole process of that feeling, I'm just there like supporting myself and going, it's okay. Just giving myself that reassurance, like what like a mother would do to a child that's upset or anything like that, you know? So yeah, I hope that's a good little like fun little lesson for you to play with, a little experience that you could have a bit of fun with, because I think it really, like for me, it's really helped. If it resonates, have a little play with it and see what happens. Thank you so much for listening and watching and being who you are, because that's amazing. And yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Love you.